Live from the headquarters of American Gang Dog Times Publishing and the Dixieline Connection here in Callens, Virginia, at the foot of Turkey Cock Mountain. It's April 28th, 18 after 11. What's happening? Me and the Joker are hanging out tonight. I think I'm having a bad hair day. I got to get a haircut. Time to whack that shit off again. What's going on? What's going on? Back by popular demand. I wasn't doing nothing. What are you guys doing? Nothing? Man, we got to come up with some games to play. You know, besides the auction. What's going on, man? Hey, James, did you catch that interview last night? Favorite 1980s shows? Favorite 1980s shows? Man, that's a tough question. From the 80s. Favorite show? Yeah, I don't know. Um, wasn't Vincent Price? He played Mr. Freeze. It was oh man, what was that guy's name? I can see him. Anyhow, man, I don't look like that guy. Yeah, he said that the only game dogs were red dogs. Were red dogs and buckskin dogs. That if a dog was a black dog, it was a cur dog. That it wasn't a pit bull. That it was bred, it had other blood in it besides pit bull. That it was a cur bred dog. He was all into that toot blood. Thought that that was the truth. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a real good idea. Yeah, man. Who knows? The guy was insane. I mean, who knows if he even put the dog down? I mean, he could have kept the dog and bred him. I mean, nobody saw a dead dog. I mean, the guy was a wackadoodle, man. He thought he was from Mission Impossible. Uh, I'll just. I didn't meet a whole lot of people like him in the dogs. That's for sure. Uh, Somebody to take the most simplest thing, the most simplest task, and make it the most complicated adventure. You know what I mean? And have it where it all turns out for them. Like once you get through this complicated mass of shit, the whole deal ends up working out their way. You know, I mean, it was just a whole bunch of horse trading, man. And he thought he was slick, and ain't nobody slick. Ain't nobody slick. You can get away with that like one time. And then after that, we paint a big old target on you. You know? Our turn. But we never stopped returning fire. Ever. Lord Almighty, son. It's the star of the show, man. Hell, you was a you was the cream on the cake, man. Oh, I think those two were made for each other. Um, for some reason, those two dogs were made for each other. I mean, Bolio and Tombstone, it's like peanut butter and jelly. I mean, Bolio don't cross with a whole lot of stuff. I'd run from that stuff. But if I had some pure Tombstone dogs and some pure Bolio dogs, I mean, if I had those dogs by chance, I'd sure breed them to each other. I mean, that's what they were made for. But what's the chance of having those dogs? Oh, man. She'd have killed them all. Yeah, I got no idea, but if her owner had had a chance to match into any of them, he sure would have. So, oh, he was just an average dog, man. I've never seen a dog from Ernest's house that could bite. You know, none of those dogs could bite. They were just like giant red boy dogs. I mean, imagine a purebred red boy dog that was made gigantic, right? Like a screaming, game giant red boy dog. Just imagine one of those, like a 70s red boy dog, but had been made into like a 60-pound dog. That's what he had. That's what Preacher was. That's what all of them were, man. That's what Velvet was. That's what all of them were. You know, just big old plugs, man. You know, you can't make them into nothing they weren't, man. No, I'm not going to sit here and tell you stories and turn them into heroes when they were just, you know, I mean, that's why you never heard nothing from them. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. I mean, that's what they were. Hey, look, what was the only way that stuff worked is when they crossed it with Yella. Now, Yella on its own was like some of the most horrible dogs in the world, man. I mean, they were just like the mutts of mutts, and then and so they had to take that Hollingsworth stuff and cross it with the mutts of mutts to get Mayday, the savior of the world, man. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. You know, give me a break. You I mean, you know, and I'm not saying that the Mayday dogs aren't good dogs. All I'm saying is don't forget where they come from. That's all I'm saying is don't forget where they come from. Don't make up a bunch of stuff in your head. Hell no, man. Hell no. They were dumber than a bag of rocks. I mean, they were totally. I mean, listen. I had full access to his yard. I was the first person. Like his yard was virgin. Okay, I had full access to his yard. I could take anything I wanted, have anything, just like with Jerry Clemens' yard in the early 90s, man. I was one of the people that kind of like, Clemens was not really out, but he wasn't really breeding any dogs. He was just kind of chilling. And, like when I went to go see Lamb, it don't matter. But anyhow, um, Hollingsworth, man, I could have had anything I wanted. And I got dogs from him. And, you know, bad deal, damn it. I needed dogs. I needed bulldogs. I mean, if they were like, if I could have used those dogs, I would have gotten lots of dogs from the guy. You know, he was selling me grown dogs for $500 a piece. Grown dogs, $500. Go up here and give him $500 to get a dog. Well, look, man, I got that out of four curs, Peter Parker. I got that out of four curs. Chi Chi, So Evil, Chomper, and Hillfigure. That's four curs, man. That's 3 grand champions and a champion. That's 4 curse. Those titles don't mean nothing. Where they at now? Where them Hollinsworth dogs at right now? Who's breeding them? Who's feeding them? Nobody. You know why? Because they suck. Man, that red man dog quit. That red man dog quit the Zabo, and anybody that was there will tell you that red man dog quit. All game. Man, come on. Come on, man. You'd have to write them fights out. I'd have to see that on paper, man. No. I swear to God, man. You know what? It don't matter. You know what? None of that matters. Because here's the thing. No, I never said that. That's what they put in the Sporting Dog Journal, and it was a lie. You'll never see where I said he was picked up. I never printed that. But like I said, man, if y'all need all that, if that's what helps you sleep at night and you can believe all that, that's great because it's a ghost bloodline. Ain't nobody breeding it. Ain't nobody feeding it. Ain't nobody even wants that shit, man. It's like chasing something that it ain't even there. I'll tell you what you do. Put up an example right now of a champion dog that's bred out of that stuff. Oh man, they were great dogs. But what was the last dog that Cardenas was breeding to when he passed away? No, that's not true, man. That's not true. Send me a screenshot of that. Send me a screenshot of that. And even if I did say that, it's still not true. That's not what happened. Ask anybody that was there. And even if, you know what, if that's what you need for the gospel, man, I don't care. It don't matter to me. You got to understand, none of that stuff matters to me anymore. I don't care. But if you want the truth, okay, Peter, but what I'm saying is, if you want the truth, he quit. Okay? The dog, if Ed and Smig and all of them want to tell you the truth, he quit. Hang on a second here. So, that's what happened, bro. So you want to believe it, you believe it. You don't want to believe it, don't believe it. Personally, me, it don't matter. I'm not the one that's out there fucking telling fairy tales. Never had a loss. Man, what horseshit. Let me tell you something. All that old man had to do was keep knocking on my door. That's all he had to do. And I told him too. All you got to do, old man, is just keep on knocking. Right like that. You can just get you some more. Because there were plenty more down there. I didn't hear that door getting knocked on no mo. No mo. They didn't come knocking no mo. I was in business for another 10 years after that. No more knocking. No more. And what you got there? 23 more wins after that? No more knocking. Didn't come around my house. But, that probably ain't in your records. Come on, man. Lightweight dogs with lightweight handlers and conditioners. They were lightweights, man. And every time they stepped up to the big leagues, you know what happened? Smack a doodle. I mean, they had to have the grand championship, a fake grand championship into David Tant. Fake grand championship. Nah. He ain't no pure Hollinsworth dog. That old man been dead 20 years. Hey, that's fine, man, but I stepped up and competed, didn't I? Where were you at? Where was everybody else at? I stepped up and competed into the fast lane. That was epic and historic. Where were you at that night? Jacking your dick somewhere. Oh. I whooped both them bitches out of termite bred to them daughters in Mayday. Both of them. Beat that Selena bitch and Spider bitch. Beat both of them. Chi-Chi beat that champion Spider bitch, Island Kennels champion Spider, and Orangadanga beat that Hell on Earth champion, grand champion Selena. We got our share of them Mayday dogs. That was just two of them. We were matched into Noriega when I got busted. They didn't take the dog that we had hooked into them, and we told them we'd still go, and they wouldn't do it. Not saying Noriega ran, but in your book, you would say it. You'd say, oh, he ran. I'm not saying he ran, but you would. Man, he didn't have shit. I'm telling you, he didn't have shit. Bunch of mealy mouth, big old game dogs. I never seen a good dog on his yard. Not one. That lady in Red Dog would have quit on that daughter of Pedro that day if he hadn't have picked her up. We put her on that bitch off of Pedro and Honey. She was looking around. I'm not saying she was a cur dog, Lady in Red, but she sure didn't look like any kind of match dog. That's that day I took that picture with him holding Lady in Red, that famous picture with him and Lady in Red. I got the original of that picture here. But that's the day we rolled her on that bitch off of Jeep and off of Pedro and Honey. And She sure didn't look, she wasn't anything special. But he just wanted to see her go. I don't think he was too happy. Can I share what? Oh, I put it up one time. It's up there. Yeah, it's up there. It's up there somewhere. Um, all those photos are tagged. If you just search and type in Hollingsworth, it'll come up. Just go to the search thing on Facebook and type in Hollingsworth or type in asshole. Either one, it'll come up. Either one. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see if I've got that one scanned. I don't know if I've got that picture scanned. I think that might be in my archives for the second book. Hang on a second. Let me look. No, the only one I got scanned is the one on where she's standing on the yard with the sun shining. The other one hadn't been scanned yet. It's still put up, man. It's coming. You'll have to wait on that one, man. That's right. Share these. I don't know, man. Come on, dog. I've got several photographs I shot that day. Um, if you saw all the pictures I have, you wouldn't believe it, man. I'm still going through them. I found a stash the other day. They were in an envelope in between a bunch of proofs of the magazine. I was pulling these magazine proofs out. Big stash of pictures in there. I was like, oh yeah, that is nice. That is excellent. Oh no, man. No. I'm gonna publicly burn them. Yeah, man, that's what I'm gonna publicly burn them. No, no, I'm just kidding, man. No, when I find them again, I'll scan them and put them up. I'm getting ready to do a big photo layout thing with a bunch of pictures here when I do the second book. I've got a bunch of pictures I've got put back for the second book's photo stuff. And that photograph is in there. I know it's in there because I remember chucking it in the box for the second book. Um, but it's about probably, I don't know, man. There's more than 500 pictures in that box, and I got to cut that down to about 50 pictures. You know, so I doubt old Hollingsworth will make it. I'll definitely um, we'll work something out. But I'm not going to let the originals go, man. I keep all that stuff. But I'll make you some good copies of them. Send them to you. We'll do some good scans and do some snapfish or some shit. So, you ever heard that joke? What's that useless piece of skin on the end of a? What is it? I forgot it. Anyhow, you think you're gonna say like a uncircumcised person, but it's not. It's a man. Yeah. What was wrong with your parents, man? They didn't want to spring the extra $25 to get you cut. That shit would curd. That's why. That Happy Jack stuff, man. Again, that's another. Who's breeding it now? Thanks, Ashante. I mean, who's breeding it? I mean, the last of the Happy Jack blood really was the Rufus stuff. And there's a little bit of Rufus stuff left around. But, and there might still be a couple guys breeding Happy Jack. But again, the way you can tell if a bloodline's working is are people breeding it? And if Happy Jack was working, people like Boudreaux would be using it with their Eli stuff. Um, uh, People, it would be out there. You would hear about it. I mean, even the obscure Eli lines back in the day that were worth a shit, you heard about, like the Cochran stuff, old Shorty Cowboy bloodline. As long as Frank Cochran was alive, you heard about them dogs from Toogie. You know, never met him. Mm, 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 mm. Something wrong with that boy. I don't think he was raised right. What's it smell like, man? I mean, what else have you smelled? It reminds you of that smell. And and have you ever tasted it? You ever take your finger and like rub some of it off there and taste it? Huh? No, you have. You're sick like that, man. You're sick, sick, sick individual. I want you to get you some fucking help, man. You are very, very. Won't never eat any Parmesan cheese again. They'll be like, "Do you want some Parmesan cheese?" No, no, that was with Zabo. That's with Zabo dog, not Zebo. That's with Zabo. That Bully Sunblood's alive and kicking, man. Well, man, like I said in my book, many books write to manipulate or to sell. And, I'm not saying that that whole book was written to manipulate or sell, but anybody that says anything like that about that preacher dog, um, uh, you know, um, is sadly mistaken. You know, he, you know, is just a normal dog. I mean, just normal dog. You know, but anyhow, I mean, you have to understand if these dogs were so good, why didn't I keep them? Did I see what? Yeah. Oh man, Boudreaux would be great. I think he's about 5'5". Oh, not Floyd. Um, oh, that male, he's about 45 pounds. I got a picture of him. Hang on a second. I'll show you. I'll show you what he looks like. There he is. Oh man, that's such a tough question to answer. What was the best match dog of all time? I mean, the best match dog I ever seen was that tornado dog of Ken Allen's. I mean, just hands down, she was the best, in my opinion. Yeah. If you want to ask me that, what was the best match dog of all time? I'd say Ken Allen's double grand champion tornado. Oh Lord, that's who we need is Coy. No, I didn't know Carver. I didn't know him. Did not know Maurice Carver. Never met him. Never met him. Met a bunch of his friends. Knew a bunch of his friends, but I came right after all that. You know, he died in 1979. I didn't get in the dogs until really get in until like 86, 85, 86. I mean, I was in 82, but I didn't really get in until 85 or 86. The goat and the poster boy. Yeah, I'll pass. I'll pass on that one. No, I really don't want to talk to him. Ronnie Hyde would be good. Uh, Randall Abernathy be a good one. Um, Rastaman. I think Rastaman. That's really who I want to get is Rastaman. I think Rastaman would be the best. Oh yeah, man. I like Norman Kimmer and his dogs, man. He was first class act, man, with first class dogs. Uh, he invited me to come down there and breed to that macho dog and to breed all that stuff, and I never did it. I never went down there. That was one of the regrets. I never went down there and bred any of those dogs of his. And he was so nice to me. Yeah, it was like Thanksgiving '79, like November '79, a couple days before Thanksgiving. Oh, sure, man. I doubt he'd do it. Chico Lopez would be good. I'd interview Chico Lopez. See, I'd like to do some people that I don't know because that way we can all learn together about them. You know, because I don't know that guy. I never talked to him in my life. So that would be cool to do him. See, some of these people I know, and I don't know. I don't know if I really want to interview them. People like Floyd, man, I know all about Floyd. I mean, I could sit here and tell you Floyd's life story, a lot of it. Oh man. Oh man, that's what we need. Go get him. Stir him up. Bring him out here. We got 38 people in the room and 9 likes. 9 likes. All right, now look. Y'all be sure to subscribe. Okay? And be sure to hit the notifications button. And please, for the love of God, if you're in the room, hit the like button. Um, I mean, it's really not a hard thing to do, man. Um, you know, I mean, I personally don't care, but I think it makes you feel better. to do it. I mean, there's all these people sitting here looking at you in the room, and you got 40 people in the room and 8 likes. These people are looking, going, well, damn. What are they, just like, fucking, I mean, anyhow, God bless you. So, don't forget my books for sale. Books for sale, books for sale. And all the details to purchase it are on the opening page here. You can get it right there. I figure we'll do an auction here in a little while. Where's old Greg at? He must have passed out. So, what's going on, Tom? It's free, 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 free. Who is Triple J, man? I keep hearing about Triple J. Who is that? Did any of y'all get into punk? Like when it first come out? Oh, I don't know. Probably tomorrow night. My week is getting busier and busier on the ground. I got some shit going on this week. I gotta cook for these people. I gotta cook hot dogs tomorrow and serve baked goods and all this shit for this charity thing. Uh, oh, okay. Cool, man. Yeah, I'll check him out, man. Check him out. I'll subscribe to his channel. I wonder if I can go on there while I'm on here. Nah, it's running too slow to do that. Oh yeah, yeah. I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, he's been around a long time. I got a bunch of letters that Johnny Young wrote. So, oh, okay. Yeah, that was a long time ago, man. That was like 25 years ago. That street sweeper dog. It's really mainstream, man, but I like Blondie. You know, After that, I'd have to say the Ramones, um, Dead Kennedys, um, and then like off the wall groups, the Cowards, um, the Other Mothers, um, groups like that. I like those guys. You like Celine Dion? Well, I like Dua Lipa. I think Dua Lipa's pretty good, man. You ever listen to any Dua Lipa? The Ramones. Devo. 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 Well, you know, it's kind of like the boys wanting to, jack up those Hollingsworth dogs. I mean, if whatever pays the rent, man. So, I mean, if that's what they want to call them, and that's what they are, well, oh yeah, I like some Hank Williams 3. That's right. Well, man, I'm kind of getting a headache. I think we're gonna have to wrap this up. I'm kind of getting a headache, and everything's getting blurry. So I'm gonna wrap this stream up. Call tonight. I got a long day tomorrow. Oh, Peter, I'll talk to you later about it, man. I'm gonna run. Yeah. Good night. I'll see you. Take care of that. Take care of that, man. Clean yourself up a little bit, son. Shouldn't have no cheese down there. Try to use a little soap. I'll see y'all later.